My name is Ava Youngblood, and I was an Inroads intern in Chicago in 1979. I am the president and chief executive officer of Youngblood Executive Search. Inroads came into my life while I was still a freshman in college at Northwestern University studying and majoring in chemical engineering. So at the beginning it was an opportunity for a great internship in my major. And afterwards I had an opportunity to join my sponsoring company, Amoco, where I was there 19 years. And today it is an organization that represents the future talent pipeline for diverse executive leadership talent. The things that I really loved about Inroads were our Saturday workshops. And one of them had Jerry Williams come in, and he did a workshop, and we had several workshops, but this one may have been the values clarification workshop. But the first question that he asked all of us to answer was, what is one word that best describes you? And as a freshman in college, that's kind of a hard question to boil all of your essence down to one word, but I did come up with the one word, and my one word was curious. And that word still defines me today, because in my work in executive search, I am intensely curious about people and the work that they do and how they do it and their passions. So I guess that seed started very early, and I want to thank Inroads for that. An example of a seminal moment during my time with Inroads happened actually in my senior year at Northwestern University. I had worked for Amoco for 2 summers, and I liked working for Amoco, and it was my senior year, was in the late winter, and my supervisor, my Inroads, I guess you call him your sponsoring supervisor, came on campus, Doug Ford. He was an executive with Amoco, and he said, "Let's go out to dinner, Ava." And I said, "Okay." So we went to dinner, and he wanted to know how I was doing. I said, "I'm doing great. I've been interviewing." He said, "Have you interviewed for Amoco yet?" I said, "No, actually I haven't." He said, "Well, you know, you really do need to do that, Ava." I said, "Okay, Doug," because I had not made up my mind about where I wanted to work. So I ended up interviewing with Amoco, and I did get a job offer. However, I got 11 job offers upon graduation from Fortune 500 companies all across the country, and a lot of it is because I had done so well at my summer internships, and I had great work experience. But because of the interest that my Inroads sponsoring company took in me, and because of Doug's interest in particular, I decided to join Amoco, my sponsoring company, where I worked for over 19 years in various different functions, from R&D to executive development, corporate strategy, competitive intelligence. So I credit Inroads with really getting me started on my career. What Inroads really gave me is a comfort in going into corporate America, and a confidence in being able to be effective in that environment, because I didn't grow up in that environment. My parents were blue-collar workers. So I think that it enabled me to have a level of success in corporate America that I would not have had. And I really believe that's what Inroads did for me. Inroads' purpose and mission remains important today because we have a lot of work to do. And this is what our new CEO, Forrest Harper, talks about all the time, that came out of the research that was done in indicating that, you know, we only have 5 African American CEOs. If corporate America reflected the diversity of the America population, our Fortune 500 companies, we would have 55 African American CEOs. We would have 70 to 75 Latino CEOs. We would have 24 Asian American CEOs and 233 women CEOs. Well, we are not there. We have 24,000 alums, and with this pool of talent that we have an opportunity to do it through our Inroads alums.